Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to this online class conducted by Pramana PU College. Bridge course is that provides the brief information about what you will be going to study in these 2 years. Already you have studied biology in your school days, and it will connect what you have studied in school days and what you will be going to study, how you will study, what you will be going to study in these 2 years. So bridge course provides about a brief information. You will have a knowledge from this bridge course. What are the different units and what you will be going to study. What is biology? Biology has been derived from 2 Greek words, bios means life, logos means study. The term biology has been derived from 2 Greek words, bios and logos. Biology is a branch of science which deals with the study of all living organisms. It is a branch which deals with the study of all living organisms. It might be unicellular, multicellular, prokaryotic, eukaryotic. Study of all living organisms is called as biology. There are some questions that arises in your mind. Why do flowers bloom? How do birds sing? Why do birds sing? Why are we similar to our parents? Why do we fall ill? Yes, how will one organism produce offsprings of its own kind? Like this, there are some questions that arises in our mind, and answer to these questions are being obtained from a branch that is called biology. So for answer for all these questions we will get in biology. So biology will explain about the concepts related to the living organisms. So now you will have some idea regarding about some famous biologists who have contributed in the field of biology. Aristotle, known as father of biology, was the first person to classify plants as well as animals. Another biologist, Robert Hooke, was the first person to discover the cell. The cell is the structural and functional unit of the life, all living organisms. Carolus Linnaeus, known as father of taxonomy, he was the first person who provided scientific names to the living organisms with 2 words known as binomial nomenclature. For example, human beings, the scientific name is Homo sapiens. It has been universally accepted. So this naming of living organisms, scientific naming of living organisms with 2 words was provided by Carolus Linnaeus. Charles Darwin, naturalist, An evolutionary biologist, he proposed a theory of evolution. These were some of the biologists who have contributed, some few biologists who have contributed in the field of biology. Biology has two main branches. Biology has two main branches or two major divisions, that is botany and zoology. The two major divisions of biology are botany and zoology. Botany is a branch that deals with the study of plants. Botany is known as Sasya Shastra in Kannada. Sasya Shastra. Morphology in plants, study of plant tissues, photosynthesis, respiration, transportation of water, mineral salts, all that study related to the plants is seen in a branch called as botany. Zoology is another major branch or a division that deals with study of animals. Zoology, zoo related to the animals. Study of different phylums, invertebrates, vertebrates, yes, as well as we can study about animal tissues, as well as physiological processes, life processes, digestion, respiration, excretion, yes, control, coordination, chemical coordination, all that is studied in zoology. So study of animals is called as zoology. These are the two main divisions of biology. Apart from these two, the branches of biology, these are the two main divisions. Now we will study about some branches of biology. Morphology, the branch of biology that deals with the study of external features of living organisms. Morphology is a branch that deals with the study of external features of living organisms. For example, when we take an earthworm, we start describing how it appears. That study is called as morphology. It is elongated, cylindrical, reddish brown in color. Yes? So study of external appearance of a living organism is studied under morphology. Of Cytology is a branch that deals with the study of the structure and functions of a cell. It might be prokaryote, eukaryote. How is a nucleus in prokaryotic cell? How eukaryote, you means true. Okay, so how is the nucleus of a eukaryotic cell? So plant cell, animal cell. So there is a difference in plant cell, animal cell. So within the cell, cytoplasm, there are cell organelles. The structure of cell organelles, functions, okay, so structure of a chromosome, all that as well as types of cell division is studied in cytology. Histology deals with the study of tissues by the help of microscope. The study of tissues is called as histology. Plant tissues, animal tissues, in plants we can find simple permanent, complex permanent, parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma, yes, xylem, phloem. These are plant tissues. In animals, we could find the 4 main types of the tissues. There are 4 different types of tissues. They are the epithelial tissue, which forms external covering of the body of living organism. We move our hands, legs, it is the muscular tissue. When we touch a hot object, we suddenly remove our hand. It is the nervous tissue. All these are being connected by the connective tissue, which includes bones, blood, yes, cartilage. So in animals, there are 4 types of tissues: epithelial, connective, muscular, as well as the nervous tissue. Anatomy, another branch, anatomy, study of the internal structure of living organism. Study of internal structure of living organism is called as anatomy. Internal organization, internal structure, detailed study is called as anatomy. It might be in plants or in animals. Physiology is a branch that deals with the functional aspects of the living organisms. It deals with functional aspects. Life processes you have studied in your 10th standard, like transportation in plants, water, food, photosynthesis, respiration, nutrition you have studied, yes, digestion, excretion, circulation, control and coordination, locomotion, all that is studied in physiology. Study of functional aspects of living organism is called as physiology. Developmental biology, or also known as embryology, it deals with the study of the formation of organism from its earlier stage. Formation of organism from its earlier stage is called the developmental biology, or also known as embryology. Formation of organism. How is it formed? See, after fertilization of the gametes, a zygote is formed. That zygote undergoes repeated divisions to form an embryo. Yes, embryo undergoes the developmental stages to form an organism. So, that study is called as embryology. Genetics. It is the branch that deals with the study of inheritance, transmission of characteristics from parents to the offsprings, or transmission of the characteristics from one generation to another generation. So it deals, genetics deals with the heredity, mainly deals with heredity variations. So it deals about with respect to the genes, hereditary characters which have been transmitted from parents to the offsprings. Molecular biology. It deals with the study of formation, structure and functions of biomolecules. Formation, how is the biomolecules formed, what is its structure and what are the functions. Okay, so study is called as molecular biology. Like proteins, how is proteins formed, different types of proteins, nucleic acids, DNA, RNA. Yes, so that study types of DNA, types of RNA, DNA replication, protein synthesis, all that is studied in molecular biology. Evolutionary biology. It deals with the study of the descendants, who are the ancestors, who are our ancestors. So evolutionary biology mainly deals with it mainly deals with the who are ancestors, the descendants of the organisms. Ecology. Ecology is the branch that deals with the study of interaction between living things, living organism and its physical abiotic components. The interaction between biotic and abiotic components is called as ecology. Ecology is also known as environmental biology. Ecology is also known as environmental biology. How will the living organism interact with its abiotic components? It might be light, soil, water, yes, temperature, all that is studied in ecology. Food chain, food web. What is the impact of pollutants on living organisms? Types of pollutions, national parks, wildlife sanctuaries. Yes, all that is studied where? In ecology. Taxonomy, or also known as biosystematics. There are so many living organisms, and study of each and every living organism is difficult. So taxonomy is a branch that deals with identification, naming, classification of living organism is called taxonomy. Identification, naming, classification of living organism is called taxonomy. Taxonomy is also known as, is also called as biosystematics. It is the R.H. Whittaker classified all living organisms into the 5 groups, and the groups are called as kingdom to the respective kingdoms like Monera, Protista, Mycota, Plantae and Animae. So taxonomy is a branch that mainly deals with the classification of, naming, classification of living organisms. Biotechnology is a branch that deals with the practical application of living organisms, to produce the substance, products for the welfare of mankind. To produce practical applications of living organism, using the living organism, producing the products which will be useful for the welfare of mankind. Okay, so that is called, for humans is called as, that branch is called as biotechnology. Yes, for example, production of insulin, yes, is by the help of biotechnology. Paleontology, another branch, it is paleontology. It is a branch that deals with the study of fossils. Study of fossils. How are fossils formed? It is by the extinct animals, extinct plants, extinct organisms. For example, dinosaurs, Archaeopteryx. Yes, so study related to the fossil, it is paleontology. There are other more branches, but these are the major branches of biology. There are two major divisions, botany and zoology, and the other main branches are like these. And in your first year, there are 5 units. So in these 5 units, you will study which of those branches it is. The first unit, you will study the taxonomy. So first unit, it is regarding the taxonomy. The second unit, you will study about morphology. In the second unit, the histology and anatomy. In the third unit, you will study about the cytology, cell biology. The fourth unit, it is a plant physiology, and in the fifth unit, you will study about the human physiology. So in the next session, you will study about some terminologies related to the biology. Thank you.